Hey guys, this is another video of Game Library by me, Undead Care Bear. This game is called Arcadian Wars. As you can see, you get 3 classes. It's a very simple RPG, but very tricky. It's a lot harder when you're playing on your own, and you'll see this in a bit. You get a little bit of magic, you get skills, you get money to buy armor and stuff like, and weapons, and if you're a mage you get more magic. I'm gonna leave it as a surprise, but there's a pretty cool bit to this game. It's a very dark game, mainly because all the dungeons are in caves, so as you can see, you can only see a part of the area, so you got to kind of walk into the darkness not knowing where or what's there. It's a pretty cool, pretty simple game, but honestly, I haven't badmouthed the game yet, but I think it gets quite boring quite fast. You get through a couple of dungeons and you're like, hey, that's about it. But when you come back to it, you can, like, I haven't played this in ages, and I had a little bit of fun doing it, apart from dying loads. Yeah. This big guy is a boss in one of the first ones. I'm using, see, you just get gang raped. I'm using a character that I've been playing with already. He's like level 6 or 7, and he's got a couple of attacks, like special attacks. So I think one's chant or roar that puts up his defense for a bit, and barge. The way you change those is the right bumper, I think. As you can see, these dungeons are packed, and I either have forgotten how to guard, or you can't, which is a bit of a silly thing if that's the case. I've already died twice, and I'm gonna die a lot more. But it's the fun, and it's the taking part that counts, isn't it? As I said, it's pretty simple. You just walk around, killing things, getting money, and at the end of each cave you go to a place where there's markets and stuff like that, and you get to get markets. Watch out for these snakes; they poison you, as you can see, and it's not very good. You go through so much HP so quickly if you're playing this on your own. It's crazy. I'm not used to playing like original games anymore. This is obviously an arcade game. It's got to be really cheap by now, because it's been on. I've had this on my Xbox 360 for about 3-4 years. So yeah, it's probably quite cheap. If it's like really cheap, get it. I mean, it's a good game for a couple of quid or something like that. I wouldn't pay full price for it. Hopefully, I'll get to show you what the secret thing is about this character. Well, this game, and their characters. I'd advise to play as an archer, because you can keep away from most things and just keep shooting. That way it'd be easy to level up and less likely you'd die. As you can see, I'm just running around whacking things as I go past, save myself a bit of health because I'm nearly dead. I know this is off the topic, but have any of you guys played Pokemon yet? The X and Y one? How awesome is it that the graphics have they're developed like crazy over the past game to this one? The Pokemon looks so much better, the idea of the game is so much better, there's so much more to do, and what I love about the game is the fact that you can catch Pokemon from each game. Now I die again. I just get gang raped. Yeah, like, I think I've got all of my flying Pokemon that I used with my groups throughout every game. I got Pidgeotto, I got Staravia, I've got the new one, which I can't remember the name. I haven't played it enough to remember the Pokemon's names out of this one. Or the last one specifically, really. But, yeah, I find it pretty cool that they've done that. Anyway, back to this game. Powers, as I said, as you can see, I'm like using them all the time now, are very useful in this game. Hate those snakes. Can't stand them. You'd expect this to be like, it's like, I don't know, Gauntlet in a way, I'd say. Obviously not the original Gauntlet, like the Xbox one, the original Xbox Gauntlet. Same kind of graphics, same kind of playthrough kind of thing. And these games are generally a lot more fun when you're playing. There you go, there's the secret. You get to turn into a giant dragon, and I think an archer and a sorcerer turns into something different, a little different, but they're giant animals. That's pretty cool, but it's so random. I don't think I've found out why it really explains about it so much, but it's crazy. Is it the spirit of a dragon or something? Oh, it's crazy. Oh, I think I'd die here now. Putting up a good fight. Oh. Come on. But that's pretty cool, isn't it? Kind of wish I showed you guys a couple of the other characters. To be honest, the archer I personally find best in any of these kind of games. Just means you get dexterity, and I prefer dexterity than what's the word? Dexterity than defense. That wasn't a hard word to remember, was it? Yeah, defense. Although in this game, I don't think dexterity is really going to do much difference. Unless you get dodge button, which you possibly would get. Anyway. Check through, see what there is. There's quite a lot of secret passages that, like at the start of the video, I didn't notice it when I was playing the game, but there's balls, like, made of barrels. And if you smash through those, there's usually like loads of money and a chest with something in and some health and stuff like that. That's quite useful in this game. This guy is fast as anything though. It's crazy. Yeah, I'd hotkey your enemies because you can make combos with once you've hotkeyed them. It's a little easier to defeat him like that. Just like dying dramatically. Trying my best. Run, 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 run. I haven't got much life left. Well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time on the next game. See you later, guys.